My dad played in the NFL, so people thought that everything I got was easy. Or I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but, you know, it wasn't always like that, you know.
Edward's mother left him shortly after he was born, while his father took an opportunity to attend Florida State, where he would become an all-star cornerback. Mario Jr. remained in Mississippi and was raised by his grandmother.
I think everything happens for a reason. The way he grew up really helped mold and shape him into the young man he is now.
As a young child, I didn't understand. You know, I always wanted to know, well, where's my mom? Why does everybody else have their mom? I don't have my mom. My grandmother is my mother to me.
This is a picture of the family when Junior was, there's Junior there. Boy, he was the man, the little man out there. And I was like, well, maybe, you know, he got this in him. Maybe he is going to be an athlete.
Well, who knows how things would have been if it was a different structure in the household, you know? I just know my mom raised us with morals. So that's the same thing with Mario. He was raised with those same principles, those same values, and turned out good for him, man. Turned out really well.
I mean, down here in this area, it's only a few things you're gonna do. You're gonna go to school, work, be a dope boy, or you're gonna be in jail.
This is where Mario Jr. grew up. As you can see, it's not a lot of activity for the youth to engage in. So, you know, it's easy to get sidetracked and, you know, go with, you know, crowds that are going in the wrong direction. He began to put everything together as he got older, maturing and everything, and you know, he didn't allow, you know, what could have been extremely negative, you know, to take him down in a dark place.
This was my field, man. I was 6, playing tackle with 9 and 10-year-olds, and I started here. It brings back a lot of memories.
It was obvious, man, that he was cut from a different cloth. He wasn't your normal kid playing football.
This was my getaway, you know, away from the problems I would have with my mom, the problems I was having just being in Gaucher. When I got on this field, everything else didn't matter. You know, I would just put in my mind, man, I'm Ray Lewis. Sometimes if I'm happy to get the ball, then I'm Eddie George. You know, I'm gonna run and I'm gonna step on you like Eddie George would. I'm gonna do what I need to do, what I know I can be, and what my dream is to be as a football player. to, you know, do what Coach Reggie said, you know, to show that I'm ready to be a dominant player and pick up where I left off before I got hurt.
Is there anything at all about what you went through last year that is a positive for you? I mean, did you learn things about yourself? Was there anything about it that was not negative?
Really just focusing on, you know, things. Everybody wants to go in and do all the big weights and all that stuff, but paying attention to the little things. The small muscles control the big muscles, so just learning my body a little bit more, learning, you know, what to eat to keep the weight off me and things like that. Just really paying attention to stuff like that.
Now that you're being healthy, you've been able to be yourself out there.
Definitely, there's a difference when you know you just don't want to practice, you don't want to play or whatever, and then when you actually can't go out there and do it. You know, it just makes you hungry to get back and go out there and compete with your friends.
Any aspects of your game that you've devoted this offseason to really focusing in on and improving?
Pass rush, really just trying to get more pass rush, get off the ball, penetrate, things of those natures. I think I played the run pretty good, but just focusing on the other side, just pass rush.
What training have you done to kind of focus on that?
Lots of squats, a lot of lower body, a lot of running, sand pit work, things of that nature.
Do you train here or often do you go somewhere else?
I go here in between here and Tallahassee with my dad at Florida State.
At the end of last year, Jack said we need more of an inside pass rush. Did you kind of think, that's me, I can fill that role, I can be kind of dominant where MACK and Irvin are doing their thing off the edge?
Definitely. I always think I can come in and contribute and go in and do what Coach asks for me, push the pocket and, you know, get pass rush up the middle.
Dan, what does he say about your next step? What does he see as the next step for you, and what's going to take you to that next level?
He's excited about this year because he knows the hard work that I put in, and I know the hard work that I put in, and, you know, you get out what you put in. So I've been grinding non-stop, getting myself back to where I need to be.
Pretty big news in the offseason when the Raiders bring in Marshawn Lynch just to be his teammate. What are your observations about it, getting to know him, that kind of thing?
Eastman was a good guy. You know, it was great. We actually sit down and talk it up a little bit. He's a good guy. You know, on camera he may not talk as much, but you know, when you get to know him and you know get to know him, he opens up to you.
What do you think this defense is better this year? Why will it be better this season than it was last year?
I just think it's you know, getting back into it. We were close getting to the playoffs and things like that, and we were a couple games away from making it to the big one. So I believe the defense and the team as a whole is just hungry to get back to that point.
The adage that goes around in professional football, and I hear everyone say it, take what they give you. That all sounds good to everybody, but I always went the other way. We're going to take what we want.